Hi, today is July 13th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1079 for the year, Crabapples. Wait, are those crabapples? Are there crabapples growing on that tree in Riverside Park? Are there crabapple trees in Riverside Park? Well, fuck me with a turnip. Actually, don't. And don't fuck me with a crabapple or any other kind of apple either. Poem number 1080, Krah-bopple. On The Simpsons, when they would say Mrs. Krah-bopple instead of Mrs. Crabapple, it would remind me of that time on The Honeymooners when Norton said ponies instead of polo ponies. When I was recording My Life for the Real Men album, the producer cracked up when I said my life as a string of ponies. This was before The Simpsons was really a thing, else I might have made a Crabapple reference as well. Poem number 1081, Apples with Crabs. It is not well known that the band Apples in Stereo was originally known as Apples with Crabs. It is not well known because it's not true. Poem number 1082, No Apples with Crabs. I am almost certain that there are currently no apples with crabs in the refrigerator. There is only one apple in the refrigerator, and I very much doubt it has crabs. If I later discover that I am wrong, I will update this poem. Poem number 1083, No Crabapples. I am completely certain that there are no crabapples in the refrigerator. I've lived here 2 years, and there have never been any crabapples here ever. There were none here when I moved in, and I've never brought any here. The other day, I was tempted to pick some crabapples, but I didn't. Poem number 1084, No Crabs. I don't have crabs. If you fucked me with an apple or a crabapple or a turnip, I would not transmit crabs to it. But if you were to fuck me with an apple or crabapple or turnip that had crabs, it might very well transmit some of those crabs to me. And if that were to happen and you were to then ask me, yo, do you have crabs? I wouldn't lie and say no. This is yet another reason why, at the top of this morning, I issued an instruction not to fuck me with any of those things, because you never know. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1085. Oops, I don't have a title. I'll figure it out. Did someone fuck my apple and give it the crabs? What if this apple had been my romantic partner? That would make me a cuckold with crabs. I'm just going to assume that nobody fucked my apple, and I'm going to hope that the apple doesn't want to be my romantic partner, because being fucked by or with an apple is just not one of my things, and I don't want to think about getting crabs. I'll call it Fuck My Apple. That's a good name for it. Poem number 1085, Fuck My Apple. Anyway, I appreciate you. Fuck my... No, don't. I will. Do what thou wilt.